don't care about the others. You set my world on fire.
Hi, this is Debbie with Food Prepping Channel, and this afternoon I'm going to make my Sunday dinner, which will probably be my Sunday dinner and Monday dinner. I don't know. Anyway, I was looking at that potato right there. I'm going to fix shrimp, baked potatoes, and broccoli, I think. And so I've washed it, but I'm going to fix my baked potatoes in my Ninja Foodi. And it's, in order to make sure that they are done correctly, I'm going to cook these. These are pretty big potatoes. I always get the jumbo bacon potatoes. And so I'm going to put this in my Ninja Foodi. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cover these with a little oil. This is the first thing that I'm fixing, is my baked potatoes. And I'm going to cover these with some oil. I've already washed them. I've noticed recently that the jumbo potatoes at Walmart or whatever have gotten to the point where they're just really brown. And I mean, that really doesn't come off of it when I wash it. So I mean, I guess the skin or whatever of them has just gotten brown. And all right, so what I'm going to do is, I've got in my Ninja Foodi, I'll turn y'all around, but first I'm going to do this. I'm putting salt and oil all over my potatoes. I've got them, I've got about a cup of water in my Ninja Foodi, and this will be the same way in your Instant Pot. The Instant Pot is the same as the Ninja Foodi. Make sure that I got enough salt on these, because it's gonna wear off when they're cooking, because they're gonna be in the water or whatever. But I do like my baked potatoes to have some salt on them when I cook them, and if I can get them that way. Alright, now I gotta wash my hands off. I'm gonna use my other hand to cut off the camera, and I'll bring y'all right back. Okay, y'all. Alright, so I'm gonna put my potatoes in here now, and this is my Ninja Foodi, and I've got this whatever it's called. I can't even think of what it's called now. The tray, whatever, to put these potatoes in. And like I said, I've got about a cup of water down in there. All right, now let me get another paper towel, wipe my hands off. And these, for some reason, and I don't know why, but for some reason, the Ninja Foodi, it takes longer than normal to, I don't know whether it's mine or not, but usually takes longer than it should to cook the potatoes, to bake the potatoes, or pressure cook them. These potatoes, I don't think will be done before 35 minutes, in which that's still quicker than when you do them in your oven, because when you do them in your oven, these would take an hour to do those. So I'm going to say 35 minutes. So they're in there, the water's in there. I'm going to put the lid on. I'm going to make sure that it's on sealing, not venting. And then I'm going to come down here, and y'all can't see. I hate that you can't, but anyway, I'm going to turn it on right here. Well, let me turn it on, and then I'm going to pressure it over here. You would do the same thing on your Instant Pot that I'm doing on my Ninja Foodi. You would put it on high pressure, and then you're going to take it. Whoops, I'm going up. I'm taking it up to 35 minutes, and on my Ninja Foodi, I have to push start. On the Instant Pot, you do not. So now this is going to come up to pressure. Because it's not very much water in there, it's not going to take very long to come up to pressure. And then after it's cooked, I'm probably just going to let it come down from pressure for 10 minutes before I do the final thing, because I'm going to have to cut the broccoli up and get the shrimp out. Kroger had one heck of a deal on shrimp the other day. It was $5.88 a pound. So I got 2 pounds, and it's 16 shrimp in a pound. So they're pretty big, and they're Argentine shrimp, which is what we used to get all the time. We would get red Argentine shrimp from oh my gosh, I cannot think of the truck now that would bring us by meats. We would get meats from, oh my gosh. But anyway, they had shrimp, and I always get that, and it was so good. So this is Argentine. It doesn't say red, but just says Argentine shrimp. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I'm gonna go on and cook these potatoes, and I've got to cut up the broccoli, and I will bring y'all back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. All right, so I have washed my broccoli, and I'm going to cut it up, and I've got my oven preheating to 400 degrees. I've got aluminum foil on the bottom of this pan, and I've got parchment paper on the top of it. And I'm sure that most of you know how to cut broccoli up to go to roast it, but whoa, no, don't. Oh, shoot. Well, there went part of one. I'm going to have to go wash that. This is a big piece. All right, and then I just take it and go around like this. And then this is what's the tree part is left or whatever. I guess I turned this over and it wasn't even showing. All right, and then I go along and cut it in half. And I don't like this part. I don't like that in here so much, so I try to get them to where they're cut down pretty good on there. All right. Make sure that and I'm really not sure. I never know how long this is going to take because my oven can vary from day to day. So it might take 30 minutes one day and 40, 50 the next. So, all right. This is going in there. All right, so I'm going to cut up both of these. There's no sense in you watching me do this or whatever. Most of y'all know how to do it. I just wanted to show you that I was cutting up broccoli to go in the... I'm going to roast the broccoli in my oven, so I will bring you back. Okay, y'all. All right, so I've got all the broccoli cut up. It's on the pan here, and I'm going to... I've got Wesson canola oil. I've got avocado oil and extra virgin olive oil, but extra virgin olive oil you're not supposed to put in a high temperature oven, and I'm going to have mine up to 400, so I'm just pouring some on here. Broccoli tends to drink up all the oil, so I put probably 2 to 3 tablespoons of the oil on there. And then I've got 21 Trader Joe's 21 seasoning salute. And if you don't have a Trader Joe's near you and you want to purchase this, you can purchase it at Amazon, and I have a link below. That and the chili lime powder, that is at Amazon. And I ordered both of them from Amazon. So if you'd like to do that, you can do it as well. Alright, so I probably should have put salt on first, but I'll do this first. And usually I'll put some Parmesan cheese on them, but I'm not going to do that today. I just want to get the regular broccoli with them today. Alright, so now I'm going to put salt on here. And this is just regular old Morton iodized salt on here. Alright. Now let me move this around and get this all covered with all this stuff and get the oil out on it, and then it's going in my oven for I think it's at least 30 minutes in my oven. I don't know, I'll let y'all know for sure, but I do think that it's at least 30 minutes. So you can see I started to cook some zucchini. I've got zucchini too, but I've got zucchini, I've got fresh green beans, and I've got corn on the cob, zucchini, and green beans. And I'm just going to fix that one day this week, either tomorrow and Tuesday or something. But anyway, alright, so there it is. It's on here. So I will bring y'all back. Okay, y'all. Alright, so I have cut up 2 cucumbers. And I'm going to put just a little bit of oil in there. Maybe a 2 tablespoons of oil in here. That wasn't even really a 1 tablespoon. Alright, and then I'm going to put apple cider vinegar in here. I have to buy some more. I always use a lot of apple cider vinegar in the summertime. Alright, so, and then I'm going to put some of the badia, whatever you say, whatever it's called. I'm going to put some of that in here with them. And then I've just got to taste one. Alright, put a little bit more, put a little bit of salt in here. Alright, now, I'm also going to cut up, let's see, how should I do this? I'm going to cut up tomatoes and put them in there too. Alright, so, like that. And I'm also going to put in 1 onion in here. I love cucumbers, onions, and tomatoes together. If you haven't ever tried it, give it a try. I bet you'll like it too. If you like tomatoes and onions and cucumbers, they're really, really good together, I think. So, alright, my baked potatoes just finished. Now they've got to sit for 10 minutes and I'll be ready. I'll cook as soon as I finish this, I'll be able to cook the shrimp. And I'm just going to fry the shrimp. I think I fried it one other time in my life. Most of the time I would either cook it on the grill or I would cook it in water with Old Bay seasoning, which I'll still put Old Bay seasoning on it today I love Old Bay seasoning on my shrimp. That is the best thing that you can put on shrimp. I like Old Bay seasoning cooked on it, and then I dip it in butter. And that is just so good. But you know, the one thing that I was 35, I guess, before I ever even ate any shrimp. My mom and dad didn't eat shrimp, and so I didn't ever have it. And when my husband didn't eat it either until we started going to the beach and we would go to those buffets and stuff like that. I really didn't I didn't like crab legs. To me, crab legs tasted like bologna. I don't know why, but I thought that it did. Now I could, oh my gosh, I could eat crab legs all day long. I absolutely love crab legs. Crab legs. But my mom always fixed oysters, fried oysters, and which I don't like them now, but I can remember when I was growing up that I think I did. I thought I did. But when we would go to the beach, our grandparents always went with us to the beach, and my dad's, sometimes my mom's parents went with us too, but my dad's parents always went with us until, they passed away or whatever. And but we didn't ever go out to eat. That was one thing for sure. And I didn't know what staying on a beachfront was like until I got married, and my husband and I just decided that we were going to stay, we were going to stay on the beach, and that's what we did. But most of the time we would go across the street because it was always cheaper, and it was we didn't make that much money when I was married or whatever. And daddy had the money. We had the money growing up, but my daddy wouldn't have. Oh my gosh, my daddy wouldn't have stayed on the, in later years after we had left home and all that, Daddy and Mama went and stayed on the beach, but not when we were growing up. Nuh-uh. wouldn't be very far from the pavilion, but we would be back 2 or 3 streets back on there, and Mama would cook all the time there. And we always managed to somehow get oysters. I don't know how they got oysters, but at Myrtle Beach or whatever, but that's what we had down there. Mama would fry oysters for us down there. So, but anyway, all right, now I've got enough tomatoes. Y'all think I got enough tomatoes in here? I love tomatoes too. All right, so I'm going to go on and finish this. Then I'm going to get the shrimp out, and I'll bring y'all back. Okay, y'all. All right, I'm back. All right, so here's the shrimp. It's not thawed out yet. It's thawed out some, but not all. And I just noticed that this is easy to peel. So this has the peeling on it. Let's see, what does it say? 4 ounce, oh, okay, oil, shrimp, it is deveined. It's deveined, but it's not peeled. Okay, so in my pan, I've got 1/2 of a, wow, look how big these are. Wow. They are huge. And it's probably going to take a while for these to cook because they aren't thawed. Daggone it. Wow, they are huge inside these. Alright, I'm just going to let these cook until, the only thing I can do is just let them cook until they, excuse me, until they thaw out. And I've got Old Bay seasoning, and you just put on there ever how much you want. I like a lot of Old Bay seasoning, a lot, because I want it to taste like the Old Bay seasoning. So that's what I always put a lot in here. And like I said, when I was growing up, I didn't have shrimp, and I didn't know that, I didn't know that we couldn't get it around here. When people talked about shrimp and stuff, I thought our shrimp was fresh here too. I didn't know that when we went to Kroger's and got shrimp or whatever, that it was frozen, that it was not fresh. And so a lot of it was cooked. Walmart's shrimp is cooked. And I didn't know that either. And somebody on here told me a long time ago that you watch for your shrimp to curl up. If they're already curled, it's already cooked. And sure enough, Walmart's is like that. But you wait for it to curl up, and then you know it's done. And also, of course, you know that pink color or red color, whatever you want to call it, is going to come out on it too. I remember I would cook, I can't remember now what kind of shrimp it was, but it would be like a dark brown color, but when you cook it, it would be red. And so, was it, whatever it was, I got it from Kroger, and it was the kind that was frozen, but it wasn't cooked. And I can't, was it silver or something? I can't think of what it was. But anyway, I've learned a lot over the years or whatever, and from people on YouTube, and I hope that my cooking on here can teach other people, you know, young people that really don't know how to cook or are not around stuff like this, that, you know, I can teach them. Like this has the skin on it. It's not peeled, so when I eat this, I'll have to peel it, which I hate doing. But it was supposed to be peeled, but this isn't. So, but anyway, I've got to wait until this gets done before we can eat it. Everything's ready now. The baked potatoes are in here. They're just sitting in my Ninja Foodi. The broccoli's in the oven. I've got it just sitting in there. And so here's the shrimp, and I will bring y'all back when this gets ready. Okay, y'all. Alright, so my shrimp is done, and I peeled it and put it in I had melted butter, and I didn't want the butter to get cold, so I went on and peeled the shrimp, and I still got to get my baked potato and the broccoli out of the oven, but I did want to bring y'all along before this got cold, and I want to taste it and see what it tastes like. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't think that I've ever... Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever tasted any that has been this good before. These are really big. Oh my gosh. I could sit here and just eat all this and not eat nothing else. I absolutely love shrimp. Thank goodness I got 2 pounds of this. My kids are all at the beach eating seafood, so I decided I was going to get me some too. And Cracker had it on sale for $5.88 a pound. So, wow, y'all. If you find, and it did have on the bag Argentine red shrimp. So if you can find the Argentine red shrimp, go and get you some, because this is amazing. All right, now let me get out here and fix my plate, and I will bring y'all back. Okay, y'all. Oops, let me get you zoomed. All right. So here is my plate. Here's my shrimp. Here's my baked potato. And all it has on it is butter, salt, and pepper. Here's my roasted broccoli. I can't wait to taste that. It looks so good because it's roasted that brown color. All right, so let's taste this broccoli. Oh, It's got that little bite of crispiness to it. Oh, I'm so glad that I didn't put the cheese on there. This is an awesome, awesome Sunday dinner for your family. It's even more awesome for me to eat today. All right, here's my baked potato. This peppercorn medley pepper that I got at Sam's, I absolutely love that stuff. I do. I just put it on everything now. And I was reading something today that said pepper's one of the things that is really good for you. Alright, y'all. I hope that you like this video because I wanted to show y'all my shrimp, my baked potatoes, and my roasted broccoli. I wish that y'all could just taste this. It is so good. And it did cook for about 30 minutes in there. So, like I said, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Look below for links to my Facebook, my Twitter, and to my Instagram. And also, there will be, excuse me, there will be links below to different things that you can purchase from Amazon that I use in my kitchen that you may want to use in yours, such as that 21 seasoning salute that I had to order from Amazon because we don't have Trader Joe's around here. And there's plenty other things on there too that you may want to order. So I hope that you have had a wonderful weekend and that this coming up week will be great for you. And I love you all, and I will talk to you later. Bye.